Good morning, everyone. It's Beth Kozik from Elegant Greetings. It's Saturday morning, so it's time to make another card. First things first, let's go ahead and give away last week's card. We made this beautiful wreath using white embossing powder and a little bit of stamping and some pretty gems here. And I also had added a layer of real red cardstock to kind of reinforce the card a little bit. So let's see who is the winner. And again, everybody has a chance to at the raffle for the project that I make by simply putting a comment on Facebook or on YouTube. I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, so that way you'll never miss a project that I make. Okay, so let's go ahead and select. Okay, and the winner this time is Patsy. There we go. So Patsy, I will mail this card to you on Monday. Thank you so much for your comment. Okay, today's project has us back in our mini catalog, and we're using the beautiful autumn bundle once again, and we're going to create this really pretty card here with all of these punched out leaves, beautiful sentiment, so not difficult at all. This stamp bundle has the beautiful autumn stamp set, which is here. I'll show you that in real life. And it is a photopolymer stamp set, so that means it's clear. You can see right through it once it's on the block. And it has many leaf, and there's pine cones, there's acorns, beautiful sentiments, and it coordinates with these three autumn punch pack punches. Aren't they cute? So there's two leaves and an acorn. And we had used this for a project I did maybe a month or two ago, but I thought I would pull it out again because I really like this card. Not difficult to make at all, just a lot of punching. So I'm going to show you how to make that right now. Let's review what we need for this project. Our cardstock is Pear Pizzazz, so 11 by 4 1/4, and then scored at 5 1/2. We need a punch. Now the die or the punch right here in the catalog, I don't think I have that exact one, so I'm substituting this timeless label punch, and we need a piece of white cardstock to go along with that. We need some twine or some thin ribbon. We need our hole punch, and we'll need some dimensionals, our adhesive, our Stampin' Seal, and our ink colors are Bumblebee and Shaded Spruce. And I have our stamps all mounted. There's our sentiment. It says life is better with you. And then our two leaves, those are mounted. And then this is kind of like maybe like a wheat kind of a pattern stamp. And then we also need a piece of Bumblebee, and it could just be cut into a rectangle, but I went ahead and I die cut this already using one of my stitched rectangle shapes. So I used this one right here. I think it's the second one. Yeah, so there we go. But that could certainly not have to be stitched at all. And then let's see, we need a lot of scraps of old olive and mossy meadow green, but any green color would do as well. So we're going to start by punching out lots of these leaves. So if you can see here, some are just plain cut out and some are stamped and then punched out. So let me show you how to do that with our punches. So I'm going to take the maple leaf and our Shaded Spruce ink, and then I have a scrap here of the old olive, and I'm going to take my maple leaf stamp. I've already stamped one on here. I'm going to stamp another one, and then it's really easy to line up what we just stamped with the punch. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing here, and I'm just going to punch this right out. Okay, so here is what we end up with. A little bit crooked, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and punch this one out as well. There we go. All right, so I have two of those. And then I went ahead and I punched out all of the other ones that are needed in the interest of time here. So let me show you what the card is looking like. So I went ahead and I put these onto the card already. Isn't that cute? So it's just simply punching out a bunch of these leaves and placing them in a line pattern. So you can see I put some of them on already that are stamped and punched out. And glue dots can be used, or our stamp and seal. Either one works really well. So I already did that part for you to save some time on this video. I'm going to go ahead and apply the two that I just stamped and punched, and add a little bit of our stamp and seal here. And those are just put right onto the card like this. So super simple. This is not a difficult card at all to create. Okay, so we have that much so far. It's looking very cute. And then we're going to make our tag. So we need our bumblebee ink. First I will punch out my timeless label piece of white. Okay, oh, you can hear my dog. Bear is in here with me today, and he, for some reason, does not like it when I use a punch. I don't know if it reminds him of his nail clipper or what, but whenever he hears me punch anything, even if he's somewhere else in the house, he comes running, and goofy dog. All right, so I'm just adding my sentiment onto this piece with the bumblebee ink, so that's nice and easy. And then I need to punch a little hole. Looks like I have a little bit of a extra piece on here. Let me snip that right off. Okay, and then I need to put a hole on each end of this tag. So this is my, I think it's a 1/8 inch hole punch. Okay, so that's good. And then I'm going to take that bumblebee piece that I had already die cut and add a couple of dimensionals. So I'm going to put one on the top. I'm going to stagger these a little bit like that. And then this gets applied to our bumblebee cutout. All right, so that's just centered. All right, next step is I took about 16 inches of our linen thread, and I'm just kind of winging it here. I'm not quite sure if I know exactly how it was done in the catalog, but let me see if I can get this to somehow work here. All right, we're going to thread it through onto this side, and let me line these up. Okay, and then it's, oh, there we go. Okay, I think that's going to work. So then these ends, I'm just wrapping that around the back side, and then both of these ends are going to come up through this hole. Okay, it's going to take a little patience here. So there's one, maybe. It's early yet here. I'm still in my pajamas. All right, and then the other one, there we go. Okay, now I got it. All right, so those are just wound through, wrapped around the back. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to tie this in a bow. So that worked out quite well, about 16 inches. There we go. And then I like that look of a nice long floppy kind of a bow. Sometimes that looks really cute on a project. Okay, so now I'm going to bring the card back in, and I'm going to add some dimensionals onto the back side of our cutout here. Nice and easy. Okay. All right, and then this is, you notice I didn't put any leaves here because that whole area is covered by our sentiment. There we go, voila. Well, that turned out so cute. Now, wasn't that simple? Let me bring in the catalog. I'll show you the catalog and my version. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to stamp. Oh, darn. Oh, well. I totally forgot to stamp the wheat. And then the sentiment was supposed to be green. Oh, well. No big deal. So it still looks really cute. I really like it. Okay, ladies, so if you would like a chance at the raffle to receive this card, please leave me a comment. I'd like to hear from you and also get your thumbs up. And if you share my video, then you have 2 chances at winning this card, which I will mail directly to you. So I hope you have a wonderful day. It's almost Thanksgiving, so have a wonderful Thanksgiving. However you might celebrate. It's going to be a little wonky this year with us not maybe able to gather in person, but I do hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.